besties, welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is the first drama video in Brighton. Hello besties, we have an unreal journey to take together. I am so excited. Make sure you're subscribed to this channel and my second channel, which will be linked below. I have all my Brighton videos over there. We're getting super close to 20,000 subscribers over there, and come join. It's a wholesome, more comforting community of a subgenre of the chaotic besties on here. But hi, I love you, I've missed you. I've only been taking like 2 days off, but still I just have been so excited to sit down and film. We have a huge story, probably one of the biggest things that has happened in a long time. That Trisha Paytas and Nikita Dragun are literally just fighting each other on Twitter, and we have so much to get through. But before that, I do just want to let you know that this video is sponsored again by Adam and Eve. I love these guys so much, and the fact they came back to sponsor us again in another month is so appreciated, and I am so grateful. Anyone who wants to, support me and support the besties, and y'all loved the sponsorship that they wanted to redo it, so I have some information for you before we get to the drama. So, if you go to adamandeve.com and use code ADAM50, you will get 50% off one item and free shipping in the US and Canada. Some exclusions, obviously. That is a great deal. Code ADAM50. Now, again, 24/7 customer service. They have 90-day no-hassle returns, and my favorite thing, 20% of their profit goes to fighting the spread of HIV around the world. So use code ADAM50 on adamandeve.com for 50% off one item and free shipping in the US and Canada. Love you, Adam and Eve. Y'all are besties now, and I appreciate it. Now let's get on with besties. When I tell you that when I opened my Twitter on this day that this happened, every refresh, it was a new tweet from Nikita Dragun or a new tweet from Trisha Paytas fighting each other. And this is literally just what they were doing. It was this constant back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, that I don't even want to have a longer intro than this because there is so much to get through as it is. So I'm just going to go through these tweets and you're not going to believe. So this happened on Trans Visibility Day. So Nikita Dragun, who is an icon for transgender people, used this day for her platform to spread hate rather than awareness for Trans Visibility Day, which I think is absolutely disgusting. So basically, this all started from Nikita Dragun had posted that her show was super successful, making a joke about James Charles, that James Charles didn't get renewed for season 2, and she said, my show's booked and busy, season 2, I have a job, I'm super famous, and Trisha quoted her tweet and said, your show on Snapchat, making a joke that James's was on YouTube and hers is on Snapchat and nobody cares about it. So then Nikita just let loose, and Trisha, of course, let loose back. So Nikita said, first of all, Trisha, haven't you done enough to the trans community? There's no need to downplay mine or any trans woman's accomplishments. Which I think is so unrelated to you having a Snapchat show, Nikita. Happy #Trans Day of Visibility at Trisha Paytas. Then, Trisha Paytas commented and said, has nothing to do with you being trans, sweetie. You're sick AF to even bring this into that. You're a disgusting human who stays defending P-words and spreading COVID. You trying to drag a whole community into your ugly piece of hell you live in is gross. Setting back so much. Then, of course, it goes on. Then we have people coming forward saying that Trisha has donated to trans hospitals, trans awareness, many times in the past. Then Trisha said, how about you wear a mask? You're a trash human during this whole pandemic and your makeup ain't that cute. Then Nikita responded, are you seeing the back and forth? Weren't you just on Rodeo filming TikToks with people without a mask on? Love that for you. Then Trisha said, you're literally the dumbest human alive. Like, actually, I feel really sorry for you. Then Nikita said, the feeling's mutual, and then did 150 likes, and then I quoted it and said, you're so cringe, and got 200 likes, so more than Nikita, so I ratioed Nikita on her own tweet. So you can see that it starts spicing up here. So then Trisha responds again saying, trash supporting trash, part 1, Hair by Jay, with a screenshot of Nikita and Hair by Jay, who was the one who bullied Trisha Paytas, so she's now coming with the receipts. So this is when it gets really, really messy, and Trisha starts absolutely getting thousands upon thousands of likes on her tweets, and Nikita is getting a maximum of 200. Then Trisha, again quoting this same tweet that Nikita did at the start, Nikita loves her P-words. Trash supporting trash, part 2. So she has literally Google searched Nikita Lopez brothers, who we know are you know what they are. And same as them, she's typed in Nikita James Charles, and we all know what he is as well. So basically, you know, she's saying that you support P words. And then Nikita responded, God, with Trisha and Shane, who as well has had really disturbing behavior with minors. And then it's important to note that Trisha has dropped Shane. Nikita is still defending and, you know, befriending James and the Lopez brothers. So her argument about Shane is not valid because Trisha did drop Shane. So she hasn't dropped, I don't know what she was planning on doing by that. Trisha responds to that same tweet again. We're still on the same tweet. Imagine mocking a non-binary person who was confused of their identity for 20 plus years. You're a piece of shit to try spin my disgust for you as a trash human into a general trans hate spin. You're disgusting. So then we have Trisha doing TikToks. She said, okay baby, where's your voice? Shaking your ass with no mask on with inappropriate age boys is supposed to be activism. I want to reach, do better. And here we have now TikToks getting involved. So, just things are spicing up.
On this TikTok, can we please not leave comments like you're canceled trash, like blah, 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 because this is something that's actually important that's happening now in current day 2020 that needs awareness. And if you want to leave hateful comments about me, please do so on other posts because this is not about me. This is the Transgender Day of Remembrance on November 20th, which is today. 2020 is the deadliest year on record for the trans community, involving violent crimes to transgender people and deaths solely based on the fact that they're transgender. These are organizations that are currently fighting this unjust in our country and the government and trying to figure out ways to protect transgender people as well as providing them jobs and safe places to live. National Center for Transgender Equality is one that I've personally donated to this past year over $20,000 towards, and I encourage if you have any funds to do the same or find out how you can help. Specifically, Black transgender people have been the victims of this year and are getting very little help in solving this. Sharing the names of and pictures of victims is important because their killers want them to go away, and we can't let that happen. Okay, on this TikTok.
So there was the first TikTok she did, and then Nikita responded with a tweet from Trisha and said, inappropriate age, question mark? And it's a tweet from Trisha. It says, when Trevor Moran, so now Trevi Moran, turns 18, I'm so ready for him. I can hear you in my pants. Again, disgusting tweet, like the point blank period, from 2014. But it's really interesting because Nikita is using things against Trisha that are from years ago, and even the Shane thing from like, you know, a couple months ago. And Trisha's able to call Nikita out on things she's doing in real time. So it's like Nikita's argument, again, is just... And also, so I responded and said, why are you doing everything in your power to deflect, Miss Blowfish? You're disgusting. Seek help and stop enabling and promoting your pedophile friends to your minor audience because you want them preyed upon. And then people are responding with Nikita in real time doing the same thing. She responded a couple of weeks ago on this guy's Instagram saying, you 18 now, right? Asking for a friend. Then they immediately met up. So again, that's predator behavior in my opinion if I've ever seen it. Then Trisha responds and says, educate yourself. All I do as a non-binary person is try to educate others and help the trans community. What you're doing for it is setting it back by weaponizing it. And so then, Trisha's getting a lot of likes on these tweets, by the way. So she's now responded, Trisha again, saying, maybe instead of getting ripped off with another shitty hair by J-Wig, I'm not gonna laugh. I'm not taking sides. Why don't you donate to something that can help trans people who aren't as fortunate as you to find job placement? And then Trisha's showing that she has donated more money to trans communities. Then she also said, hey, remember when you refused to wear a mask while thousands of people died because of shit like you? Why don't you skip the next Saddle Ranch drinks and donate to a COVID cause because, you know, you're hurting more than you're putting out? And then Trisha again, seeing that she's donated to Doctors Without Borders, so she has been donating as well to COVID. So then we have someone said, when will Nikita get it in her head that people are attacking her because of her shitty actions and not because she's trans? And this got more likes, 19,000 likes, nearly 20, and Nikita's got 6,000. So she's getting weaponized, or she's getting ratioed, not weaponized, by everyone, which shows what side people are taking on this. So Trisha responded saying, her weaponizing the trans community for her own gain is gross. She's a horrible human, has nothing to do with gender, sexuality, followers, or whatever other bullshit. Then Trisha responded to Nikita, who said, keep in mind, Trisha responded saying, go make TikToks with admitted P words. That's blood money on your make-believe reality show. Then Nikita responded with, and like Trisha's got 10,000 likes and Nikita's got 400. She said, go back to Shane, Jeffrey, or David. You were funnier back then. So is her argument, even if these people are, you know, P words or disgusting people, go back to them because you're funny? Is that the attitude she has? Because it seems like it. That was a disgusting tweet. Go back to Shane, Jeffrey, or David. You were funnier back then. She's literally trash. And then Trisha said, girl, no one ever knew you. I still don't. You pretending people actually show up to your meet and greets. And then Nikita responded, you know me enough to talk about me on your podcast and get excited when I send you Dragun Beauty. Then I responded and said, Dragun Beauty PR, you mean the one with floaties and mold in it? So I did a this you to Nikita because her products are so disgusting and unsanitary from the looks of it. Then Trisha responded again saying, you're literally the dumbest human ever. I feel really sorry for you. So again, just saying that one. Then we have someone responded, Ethan, saying, with peace and love, of course. I actually don't know anything about her. I just saw her talking shit on Trisha after he said, Nikita probably spread COVID to more people that actually watched her show on Snapchat. True. And this was in response to her tweet that said 30 million viewers and a billboard on Sunset. But anyways, let me go back to filming my Netflix show. There is no way that Nikita's Snapchat show has 30 million views if her YouTube videos can barely reach 1 million views. Please. Whoever told you those numbers, Nikita, is lying to you. So Nikita responded to Ethan saying, where did I talk shit? I love Trisha. She had my back. Back from Victorious. He was hot. Who knows Victoria is? I love Trisha. She had my back when you were still worrying if I photoshopped my ass or not. I was simply stating that downplaying a trans person's accomplishments on Trans Day of Visibility is harmful to my community. Shouldn't you be using your platform for good on that day then? Weirdo. Then Trisha said, you're still using you being trans as an excuse for why people despise you because you're trash. You're just a shit human. No one cares about anything except for the fact that you have the most destructive behavior, which is true, and are still supporting P words in 2021. You are trash. Then, Nikita responded again with the Shane. Again, by the way, Trisha said, he's trash like you. I denounce it. You're still a chicken shit coward that is still desperate for any and all clout. Then we go on. And Trisha responded to, you know, Nikita saying you were excited to get Dragun Beauty. Trisha said, lol girl, that's called being polite. You just hang out with trash. I tried to defend you when people were talking about your looks, calling you ugly or fake as a low blow, and I don't like when people do that. But your behavior in this pandemic and with P words, I'll keep calling you it. You're dangerous. Then again, I responded with that disgusting moldy picture and it got a lot of likes. Then Nikita responded and said, you know, the podcast and you're going to talk about me on it. And Trisha said, girl thinking she did something with the plastic egg. LOL, find a talent and maybe you can have people you can call fans one day. With a YouTube video that says Nikita Dragun's embarrassing pop-up. So Trisha's now bringing out all the stops. So again, Trisha responded to the downplayer mocking the success of a trans woman tweet and said, sis thinks everyone is downplaying her success because she's trans. No, your cocky as hell attitude is being checked for putting people in danger. Pandemic and your minor fans. You bragging about a Snapchat show thinking you're thriving is laughable. You're a huge problem. Okay, and now we have to go back to Trisha had tweeted, can you believe how much was going on here? So Nikita said, not bad for a girl with a plastic egg with this picture, I don't get it, whatever. Then Trisha said, LMAO, what even is this? Embarrassing, keep flexing that Snapchat show. Then Nikita responded saying, I will, with a billboard, but then someone responded saying, Trisha did it first. Nikita just can't win. Everything is getting like, just like, this you back. Trisha said, I can pay for billboards too. Bish, anyone who has money can have one. Literally, you try so hard. And here we have Trisha, literally just typed in Trisha Paytas billboard. And then we see that she's had multiple billboards. God. So she's really being able to show like this you to everything. Then Trisha said, this is my favorite one. See you at your next mall tour. I'll look out for Victoria's Secret sign you'll Photoshop as yours. With a picture of Nikita that Nikita photoshopped her own billboard in the background because there wasn't one, and her mall tour because like people don't go to it. Look at that Photoshop. Oh my god, she really did something with this tweet. Then Trisha said, oh, now your show's on Netflix? Damn, I wish I had a Fantasyland. She really just said, bye Snapchat. And then Nikita responded to someone who said, what Trisha, you know, what show does she have? And Nikita said, OnlyFans, like making fun of her. And then Trisha said, cute, shaming sex workers. Then we have Nikita trying so hard to stay relevant. She hangs out with 18-year-olds, but she's old AF. She creepy as hell and delusional as shit, thinking 30 million people watch her Snapchat show. Also, anyone who uses their gender as a mask for why people hate them is setting back the movement. She's actually so dumb and trying so hard I can't. Poor girl. Never had a name of her own, just the ultimate leech. Nikita, you're getting a little too old for that. Let's just have a personality and heart. Girl, read the comments. You're literally embarrassing yourself, but I guess you like looking like a clown. You should take advice on OnlyFans. Escorting during a pandemic is extremely dangerous there, super spreader, but gotta pay for those fake billboards and fake boyfriends somehow, I guess. She just keeps going. Nikita Dragun pays a model to hang out with her, then publicly shames him because he doesn't want to date her. Nikita Dragun, friends with 3 admitted P words. Nikita Dragun, never once seen with a mask the whole pandemic. Nikita Dragun, setting back trans equality by weaponizing it. Honestly, if I was still escorting in an old age, I'd be better too. Yikes, her thing is so delusional. Hopefully one day she'll find love and success that she doesn't have to pay for. And then the final tweet, you are the company you keep. The minute I denounced evil in my life, it elevated me? Is it not escalated? I don't know. She can't do the same. She'd rather associate with evil for clout, and it shows. Besties, do you need a moment? Because I need a moment. I feel like I went through that really quick, and somehow that was still so long. This was insane. Nikita's name was trending on Twitter. Trisha's name was trending on Twitter. I tweeted and it got like 2,000. Oh, fun fact. I tweeted and said, making butter noodles to celebrate Trisha's victory over Nikita, and I posted the picture of it, and Trisha followed me because of that. I don't know how long she's gonna follow me for because I feel like we're probably gonna clash. Trisha has liked hate tweets about me in the past, so I mean, I appreciate it, girly. But then again, I've made harsh videos on her, so I mean, it levels out. But yeah, she follows me on Twitter now. I DM'd her, and she ignored me, so I mean, nice. I think she's probably gonna unfollow me soon. We'll see. How long do you think it's gonna take? I appreciate it, but she followed me the night that this happened. It was just super crazy, and it was literally back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And then Nikita just kept on going as well, which then led Trisha to keep on going, but Trisha's response was more powerful. And they didn't talk about her on the new Frenemies, which I think is so funny because Nikita obviously watches Frenemies. If she was able to reference them talking about her at the end of an episode once, I think it's really funny. Nikita looks pathetic in this, and it's just like, damn, do better, Jesus Christ. And also, you're 2 adults fighting online, please. I enjoyed the drama of it, but like, let's evaluate. Besties, whose side are you on? What are you thinking about this? Let me know. We'll talk below. I love you very much. Again, please make sure you're subscribed, and please check out my second channel and subscribe. And yeah, code Adam50 on Adam and Eve for 50% off and free shipping. Mwah! I love you very much. Bye bye bye.